do not know me, my name is Tanya Brindle. I am currently a Ruby leader with It Works Global, soon to be Diamond leader. I've been with the company now for almost a year. I'm almost at my year mark, which is exciting. Before I became a distributor, I was a customer for 6 years. Confianza was my saving grace from It Works. I never once thought about selling the product. I run a spray tan studio in my home, so that's kind of my full-time gig, or was my full-time gig. So I never ever wanted to sell the product. I was just a customer, and I loved it, and I supported my friend, and awesome, you know what I mean? You were getting back perk points, and it was great. Never ever once thought about selling it. Well, here we are. And it's kind of taken off, and it's kind of taken over my life a little bit, but I wouldn't change it for anything. So the majority of my building I do on social media. You guys, my anxiety before this business, I would never have gone live. I would never have added random people to my network. I would never have shared stuff on my social media like I do now. So this company is definitely a business with a personal development plan attached to it, and it will change your life. So with that being said, a lot of you guys, some of you guys are new, a lot of you guys are just starting to build your business, and that's really exciting, and we're really excited for you. And most of you are on social media. So some of the things I've noticed definitely in the last, 6 weeks that we've had, 8 weeks that we've had this big influx of people, the biggest tip I can give you, and what I say to my team, is borrowed words are for the birds. Biggest tip right now, borrowed words. So copying and pasting statuses. What used to work last year, doesn't work necessarily in 2017. And Facebook and its algorithms, it picks up on the stuff that we're using, even if it's not copy and paste, even to say, join my 90-day challenge. So many people say that in their statuses that Facebook knows that, right? So when you're borrowing words or copying and pasting and not being authentic, Facebook knows it, and they're not going to show your stuff to anyone. You're not going to show up in the newsfeed. That's the algorithm of Facebook. You'll hear us lots talk about that as well, because people are algorithm. I never knew about that before It Works. So you'll learn a lot about that. So that's my biggest tip going, when you're starting this business, do not copy and paste. Be you. When you're making a post about something, make sure you're speaking your words. Be authentic. That is like one of the biggest tips in growing your business, is being authentic. And, being you. That people are not buying your product. People are buying into you. That really is true. Okay? So use words that are natural. People know you. People are watching you, and people know you. Your friends, your family, they know you. They know how you speak. Right? So as soon as you put up a post that's not you, they know it. The people that truly know you know that, well, that's not her. Or it's a status that they've seen 50 million times in their newsfeed, because everybody is posting the exact same thing. And we see it. Yeah, do you guys see it? you see it, right? We're all, we've got our lovely diamonds post ideas, and we share our ideas in there. Change that stuff up. It's cool. If you see a post, we say follow, if you're going to be a copycat, copy the right cat. Okay? And when I say that, I mean that in watch what they're doing on social media. Watch how they're posting. That doesn't mean copy their post and, do the exact same thing. But you can get an idea. You can have somebody post something really great, and you're like, that's awesome. I want to use something like that. Maybe you recreate the picture. Maybe you change the verbiage so that it's your own. It's fine. Use your creative juices. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun when you start editing photos and you're coming up. And you guys, the posts that work, use your notes section in your phone. Put your stuff in your notes, because those posts that work, that get you tons of interaction, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can just, in a few days, put that post up again and copy it out of your notes and throw it back up on Facebook, right? You can do that instead of reinventing it. If it's a post that's worked for you, use it again, right? You'll notice a lot of top leaders, when you're following them, you'll see that if you really scroll their page, they're using a lot of the same posts over and over and over, because when you're building on social media, not always do you have the time to sit. Nobody's got time. Success loves speed, right? So whatever you can do to cut your time and make it more efficient, then do that. So the posts that work for you, throw them in your notes section. If you haven't been doing that up to date, go through your Facebook, look at those posts. Where has been the most interaction? What posts are getting, the most likes and comments? Because those are your posts that you want to continue to use, right? I'm just going to go through my notes. Another one. Okay, so point number 2. Don't tell me you're gonna sell me. That's, another really great line, right? So when I come to your Facebook, let's say you're on a group or you've met me somewhere, and you've added me as a friend, maybe we've got friends in common and you've added me as a friend. What is the first thing I'm doing? Going to your Facebook to see who you are, right? So if I scroll the Facebook and all I see is buy me, join me, even these, right? You're gonna sell me. I know that. As soon as I go to your Facebook, I'm like, oh, this girl's with network marketing. And people, it's just, they don't understand, right? So for them, some people, they see network marketing, they go, huh, but they don't know you. So make sure you're leading your Facebook with you, not your business. When I come to your Facebook as a stranger, I want to see you. I want to see your kids. I want to see your life. I want to see what you like. I want to be able to know that you're a fur mom of 2 dogs, and you know what I mean? I want to know these things about you, that you love pizza. I want to know personal things about you that are not related to your business. And that's how you brand yourself. The It Works business is already branded. So what do you do to make yourself stand out from every other It Works distributor? And we all have them, right? How many people, before you joined It Works, how many It Works reps did you have on your Facebook? And there's 1 billion users every day that log into Facebook. 1 billion users. That's a lot of It Works reps. It Works reps are on Facebook. So how do you brand yourself to be that It Works girl? That your friends on Facebook, because they're your friends, so they should be your friend. And that brings us into the next point. Connect with the people you're adding on Facebook. Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about how many likes you get. That's how it used to be a couple of years ago. It was how many followers you could have, how many likes you could get on a picture, how many friends you had on Facebook. It's not a popularity contest. Don't worry about the numbers. Interact with the people that are on your Facebook. Be their friend. They're on your Facebook, so they're your friend. They should be, right? They're not just some ghost person on your Facebook that you've added. No. So you need to go through your Facebook and you need to connect with those people. And some of us have really big Facebooks, and it's hard to get through those people. But you start at the beginning of the alphabet and away you go. Maybe you start with what we call the green light challenge. All of the people that are online, start there. When you log into Facebook, start with the people that are online. Don't even go to your news feed. Just start messaging those people and talking to those people, not about your business. Just checking in, right? Don't tell them you're going to sell them, because that's exactly what they think if you're not being genuine and you're not being their friend. So always be their friend first. That's how you're going to brand yourself. And it's content. Yeah. You have to have good content. It can't just be all buy me, join me. Boring. So what are you giving that's content? What are you giving your friends that they want to see? So when you're posting on Facebook, think about that. What is the content you're putting out? Who are you trying to attract? Right? So what content are you putting out there? So if you're a health and wellness enthusiast, yay, right? Are you putting out meal prep tips? Are you putting out, different gluten-free recipe? I don't know, something. What are you giving them that, they want, the content that they want? That's not just your business. So find something, find that content that you can give them that makes them want to tune in. You want to have interactive posts. Those interactive posts that everybody's doing, you know which ones I mean? Don't do that. Everybody's doing it now, so don't do that. Find other ways. Really, the best thing you can do, and I know a lot of you guys are nervous, go live. You want to boost your view. You want to boost your demographic. You want people to see you, go live. So many people are afraid to go live, and Facebook knows it. So if you go live and you do, Facebook has got that option because they want you to use it, right? So if you go live with Facebook, Facebook is going to do you a solid. You've just done Facebook a solid by going live. So now they're going to do you a solid and make sure you're in people's news feeds. People are seeing you. Right? Those things that they want you to do. It's like the liking and loving of the comments. Like now you can do that, right? That's a new upgrade that you can go in and like and love and wow other people's comments. It's not about the likes anymore, you guys. It really isn't. It's about questions. It's about interaction. It's about people interacting amongst themselves in your posts. Facebook loves that. Facebook wants you to be friends with people. They want to see that, right? So if you've got people that you're going, let's say you're going live on Facebook and you're being interactive, and those people are, you're giving a call to action and you're getting people involved in your live and they're commenting and they're doing all these things, Facebook rewards you for that. Facebook says, yes, this is a girl, this is a person that's doing what this platform is meant to do, which is be friends, be social. Biggest thing you can do, right? So make sure that you're doing that. Build curiosity. People don't need to know every time you post something. It doesn't have to say it works. When you post your vitamins, you don't necessarily need to have the packaging sitting there. Leave a bit of curiosity, right? So if every one of your posts, let's say you're taking Confianza and you're holding the Confianza bottle, or you're making a shake and you've got the shake bag there, why are they going to ask you any questions? They can just Google it. And what happens when people hit Google for a network marketing company? You get bad reviews because you've got upset distributors that didn't do well in the business or whatever. The trolls, the internet trolls that do these things, right? So you want to pique curiosity. You want people to be asking you questions. So let's say it's the shake, for example, and you always put, a post up with the bag. Next time, just put the shake in the cup and say, I'm so thankful I found a shake that doesn't upset my stomach or, that has no sugar, whatever. But in that post, there's nowhere does it show your company. People are going to ask you, what shake? If they see the product in the post every single time, there's nothing left to ask you. They can just go to Google. So you want to leave some room for curiosity so that people are curious and they want to know more. If you're taking Confianza for your anxiety, talk about, I'm so thankful I found something natural for my anxiety. Oh, you did? Right? If you're growing your network every single day, you have new people on your Facebook every single day that do not know the supplements you take. They don't know what you sell because your Facebook isn't all buy me, join me, join me. Your Facebook is you. So they're coming to your Facebook and they're like, oh, this girl's cool. Look, she goes live and does cooking. She posts about this shake, but you're not mentioning your company every post. So they want to know more. So remember that when you're posting, does that pique curiosity? Am I giving them all the information in the post? Because if you are, where's the interaction? Where are you going to have those connections with people? You're not. They're just going to Google it. We all Google it. You guys all know. You guys all go to Google, right? When you want to know something, what's the first thing you do? You Google it. Or Siri comes up on your phone and you're asking questions, right? So if you didn't have that information, you wouldn't have to ask, right? Like they wouldn't need to ask that. So you want them to be asking questions, right? So you got to set goals with your social media. So if you're wanting to build your business on social media, and you're coming in and your friends you've got 500 friends. Maybe you've got an Instagram account because a lot of us are on different platforms of social media. Set goals, you guys. What are those goals that you want to reach in the next 6 months? What are they? Do you want 2,000 friends, 5,000 friends? Do you want more followers on Instagram? Maybe you work Snapchat. Maybe you want to have a YouTube channel. What are these things? Set those goals, and not just in your brain. Write them down. Goals are so much more effective when they're written down. Right? Tony Robbins says the first thing that's setting goals, the first step is setting goals is the first step to turning the invisible into the visible. That's true. You can think about your goals all you want until you physically put them down on paper, where you can look at those goals and you can meditate over it, you know what I mean? And you can really put some intention with it. I mean, we can talk about goals all day long. So then after you've set your goals, what is the action steps to get you there? Because you can't just set a goal either, right? I talk to many people that set goals and they don't put any action behind it, right? So when you're setting a goal, don't set a goal that's unachievable. Don't be crazy. Like, it's good to dream, but let's not set ourselves up for failure either, right? So you want to set goals that are obtainable, right? I have a girl crush on you. Oh, Joanna, so funny, right? I got to stay away from the chat or I'll get sidetracked. See, live too. You can't do that on your lives. Get sidetracked in the chats. Don't do it, right? So, I mean, set those goals. What are they? How many friends do you want to have? How many followers do you want to have by the end of the year? How many subscribers on YouTube? What does that look like? What are your income goals? How much do you want your income to grow? Set those goals, set those intentions, write them down. Don't just speak them, you know, and not put any action behind it. You got to do that, right? And you got to figure out your income. Is this just a side hustle? Is this just something for a little extra cash? Because that's cool. Is this, you want this to take over your full-time job? You want this to be the way you earn money full-time? That's the decision you need to make, right? And then you have to put the action behind it to actually accomplish that goal. And you all can do it. Every single one of you. You're all Black Diamond in my eyes, right? If you have signed a loyal customer, how many people here have signed a loyal customer? If you have signed a loyal customer, you have signed a distributor, you are Black Diamond. Okay? 20%, you guys, is mechanics. 20%, that's it. So if you can sign a loyal customer and you can sign a teammate, you're already Black Diamond. The other 80% is all in your head. Right? You stay in your head, you're dead. That's Tony's favorite line. Right? We love him. Tanis is like, yeah, we do. We love Tony Robbins, right? It's true. Get out of your head, set the intention, and get to work. Get to work. Grow relationships. Build your network. Talk to people. You will be shocked how much that changes your business when you're just, don't worry about the sale. Worry about the friendship, and then the sale comes. You're planting those seeds. You know what's so disheartening for me is every day on Facebook, I see, and you guys all see it, I see people complaining about, you know, their weight, or complaining about stress and anxiety, or complaining about whatever, just complaining. They have no money. And I want to comment. So many of them, I want to comment and I want to say, girl, I got something for you. And I can't. I don't. Why? Because everybody's got this idea in their head that network marketers are all about the sale. Do you know what I mean? There's such a bad taste in people's mouths because of cold messaging or whatever that I can't even, when a mom is struggling, she's about to be homeless, she's got no money, and she's looking for a way out, I can't even respond to that because people have got such a bad taste in their mouth. So be that person that when, you know, my friend, I get so many referrals from my friends on Facebook because I'm a good friend. And I'm the It Works girl for them. So when they hear their friends or their network who have nothing to do with me talk about It Works or talk about, you know, something I can help with, those girls are the first ones to say, I've got somebody for you. Because I slowly am branding myself for me, this compassionate, caring individual that just wants to change people's health and just wants to change people's lives, right? And people know that. So when people are struggling in my friends' networks, they're like, yeah, I think you need to talk to my girl, and away we go. right? A lot of it is referrals. So just be a good friend. Build your network every single day. Be adding people to your network every single day. And be genuine. When you add them, don't just add them and forget them. Add them. Go to their Facebook. Scroll their newsfeed. Where do they live? How many children do they have? Once you've creeped them a little bit, jump in their inbox. You know, I love meeting new people. It's easy, dude. I just jump in and, hi, this is who I am. You know, I have 4 children, 2 grandchildren. I run a spray tan business. I'm a health and wellness enthusiast. I love meeting new people on social media. I look forward to following your adventure. That's it. And then I give them hugs and high fives. And I go to their Facebook every day and I make sure that those people are getting written down. And those are the people that I make sure I focus on a little bit more in the beginning because I'm getting to know them. They're like new friends. They're your friends. And people will slowly get to know you without that salesy stuff. You will start to build a reputation, and that's huge. Your reputation, your credibility. That's what makes people come to you over every other It Works person on their Facebook. Compliment people, be genuine, keep the drama off your Facebook. And I know I'm not telling you to not be human. We all have those moments. But there are some that plaster their negativity all over their Facebook. And I'm going to tell you something right now. People don't join negative people. People don't join negative people. People don't buy from negative people. They don't. Would you? I know I wouldn't. I know there are girls that, I have to cleanse my Facebook every once in a while because you don't know who you're adding. And I have zero negativity on my Facebook. As soon as I see it, let's say a girl shows up in my newsfeed negative, I go to her Facebook. If she's negative, bye. Once in a while is okay. But if it's always negative and it's always goodbye, I don't want to see that in my Facebook. I don't want that energy even on my Facebook. I want positive, uplifting people, right? So it's okay to be cycling through your Facebook too, your friends, those people that aren't interacting with you. Like now we've got that wave option. It's awesome. So, and Messenger tells you. So as soon as you add Sally and Sally says accept, Messenger says, oh, you're connected to Sally on Messenger. Wave to her. Simple as that. I have lots that don't even wave back because I'm just a number on their Facebook friends list. Bye. If I wave to you and you don't make an effort to get to know me, bye. On to the next person, right? You don't need to have, it's not about the numbers on your Facebook. It's not about the followers on your Instagram. It's not. It's about genuine relationships that you're building with people. So how are you going to make that happen, right? And that's what you need to be focused on, just being a good person and being good to people, because there are not enough people like that on this planet. And when you compliment people and you're kind to people, right? All of a sudden they're like, who is this girl? Here's what I do now. In the last little bit, I'm trying something new. I'm always trying something. If something doesn't work, try something else. So now before I post on Facebook in the morning when I get up, before I start my post for the day, I spend 10 minutes liking and commenting and giving people high fives. I compliment them before I even post. That's the first thing I do. And then I make sure when I'm done posting, I've done the same thing. I've gone back and spent another 10 minutes complimenting people. Because likes, not doing it. Questions, man. You want to create questions. Questions are the biggest thing, right? You got to be specific with your goals. So write your goals down, you guys. That's my goal. That's my task for you guys tonight, is to write down your goals. Write them down. What does that look like, and what is it going to take for you to get there? If that's growing your network, if that, joining groups every day. Another great tip that I give to my team is, how many of you guys every single day, you can just throw one in the comments. How many of you guys wish all your friends happy birthday every single day? How many of you guys go through that and wish all of your birthday people happy birthday? Carolyn does it. Nice. Sierra does it. every single day. Don't miss a day. And I don't just say happy birthday. I create a picture with my face on it. You know what I mean? And it's a post. It goes on their wall. It's a post. And my website's on there, you know, strategically, because my website's not, it works. My website's my name, but I throw my picture on there, and it's a funny, goofy picture, and they're always like, this girl, right? And it's not just a happy birthday, right? So if you're not doing that, do that. Make that part of your morning routine when you get up, right? I call it the 6 list, yeah? There's 6 things I do during the day. There's 6 things I have to do to run my social media, right? The first thing is my hellos to everybody on Facebook. So whether it's new friends on Facebook or it's new followers on Instagram, as soon as I get up in the morning, I want to be saying hello to all those people, welcoming them to my social media platform, whatever platform that is. Then I want to be going to their Facebook, giving them some love, going to their Instagram, giving them some love, hugs and high fives. They love it, yeah? The new people in your Facebook, when you go to your Facebook, when somebody has added you as a friend, go up into the friends list. Change your notifications to make sure you're seeing them first. That is the first thing I do too. Because my new friend Sally, who I've just added to my network of, 4,000 people, I'm going to forget about Sally. I could. I write her down, but, life gets crazy. So if I change my notifications to see her first, I'm seeing all my new friends first. They're the ones I'm seeing in the newsfeed. That's who I want to be seeing, because those are the people I want to be building relationships with right now, because I've already built relationships and continue to build on the relationships that I've already built, if that makes sense, right? So hugs and high fives. Messaging. Posting is not asking you guys. Get in Messenger. Message people. And I'm not just talking about buy me, join me. Message people. It's the law of 20%, right? You're going to get 20% back of what you put in. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. We'll get into that. Right? The law of 20%. You're going to get back 20% of what you give out. You're going to get back 20%. So if you're only messaging 20 people in a month, really? How fast do you think your business is going to grow? Not very quickly, right? So you've got to think about that. And just message. Jenny, you can message anything. It depends. If they're a new friend, I just message people to talk. I want to get to know them. I want to get to know them. And if I'm messaging about my products, I always lead with what they want, what their goals are. Don't make it about you. Make it about them. If it's somebody that's really been watching, your wraps and they jump in and they want to know about the wraps, but no, they need other product. You need to be thinking about them. It's not just about selling them something. What are their goals? What is their budget? Oh, Nikki, Instagram, Instagram's my jam. And I've been working it a little bit more. So I'm trying some different stuff now because I've done some different training. We're going to do an Instagram training. I'm just waiting to see how that plays out. It seems to be working as of right now, but we'll see how much success before I say anything. Because you guys, change it up. If it's not working, change it up. So cover photos, profile pictures. Guys, I know that we always, I work in my pajamas when I'm not spraying girls naked in my basement. I'm in my pajamas. Do I take selfies every day? No. But when I look good, I change my clothes 6 times and I get outside and I take a ton of pictures and I use those pictures all month long. People don't know. When I throw a selfie up from me last week because I thought I looked cute and I post it today, people don't know that. Change your shirt. Get outside. Change your atmosphere. When you're feeling good, take pictures. Make sure your profile picture is crisp and clean and it's you, not a product, not a quote, right? You don't need to have "it works" in your bio. People don't need to know all that. They will figure it out. Don't do, okay, I'm going to show you you guys want to see my Facebook right now or Instagram? I'll show you. Do not be, and I can probably show you the accounts we're talking about, okay? So for those of you guys, just give me a second. I should probably blow my thing up here. Let's hope this works. I'm going to try to show you. I don't know how successful it'll be, but I'll try, okay? So this is my Instagram. Yes, I have a before and after picture, but I take them down after 24 hours. I probably have to turn this down, or you're not going to be able to see. Okay, so this is my Instagram. Okay, you can see it's not all it works. Yeah, there's a couple pictures, but it's more selfies and food and quotes and spray tans, but it's not a lot of it works product, you guys. It's not that it works where all you see is befores and afters. That's not going to build your business. No. Right? It's got to be you, and it's got to be authentic, and it's got to be genuine. Do not be that salesy person. I mean, you can, but I'm telling you, you won't have as much success as you could. Right? So don't set yourself up. Don't set yourself up when you know that those things aren't working. If you've tried something and it's not working, change it. If you're not signing new loyal customers, then your market's kind of tapped out. You need to build your market, right? If you run out of a list of follow-up people, you're not meeting enough people, right? Talk to everybody you know, and don't be afraid to message people, especially here if you're just starting in this business, or maybe you've got a friend. Do belly-to-belly parties. Get people excited. Jump in people's inbox, your friends and family. Tell them you're having a party for me. I talk to my friends and family like they're already doing it. I talk to people, well, I talk to everybody like that. I've already assumed the sale. When somebody reaches out to me about greens or hair, skin, and nails, I already assume the sale when I'm speaking to them. Because then I've already got that positive attitude. Oh yeah, I got this. Done. And 9 times out of 10, they sign up because you're confident. You go in there and you're not, you just have to be confident, and you just have to know that our products are amazing. And as long as you talk like that and you're a product of the product, and you can say, no, nobody can argue with me. And I get tons that try. Those wraps don't work. Saran wrap's cheaper. I can show befores and afters all day long, right? I know what my product does. I know what Confianza has done for me. Nobody can say that doesn't work, because I know it does. So when you're a product of a product, you become that. You have no question about what you have your hands on. You have no question. My kids have been taking greens for 7 years. My kids don't miss school. I don't get sick kids. I have no kids staying home from school, and I haven't for 6 years. Is that greens? Well, that's the only thing that they take every single day. I know that, right? So, I mean, when you're a product of the product and you're confident in what you're offering to people, and you've got to be offering the opportunity to everybody, even your loyal customers. If you know somebody that would be really great at this business and you're like, I just really want to message them, but I'm so scared, just do it anyway. Message those people, because those could be your next rock star. Those people could need this opportunity so bad, and who are you not to offer that to them? Shame on you if you're not offering it to people, because that $99, 133 bucks Canadian, changes lives. So shame on you if you're not offering it to the people around you. You have to offer, you have to ask, you have to. You can't just post and assume people are going to come to you. They don't. They could watch you and watch you and watch you and watch you, and then all of a sudden you jump in their inbox and they're like, girl, I've been waiting for you. Right? They're waiting for you. So, be bold. It's okay. Be bold. Don't be afraid to be bold. What's a no? Okay. A no, not right now. What's a no? Nothing. It's all right. Don't worry. Don't be afraid of the word no. You're going to hear it lots. Right? You're going to meet people on social media that are they just can't wrap their heads around what you do. Or they don't believe in what you do, or they're not going to buy your product, or they're going to be very negative. So what? Does that change your goal? No. Does that change the people you've already helped with your product? No. Right? The steps to success, you guys, that is your roadmap to promotion, That is your roadmap to success in this business. So if you are not printing out that steps to success at the beginning of every month and you are not filling that out, you're not doing your job. Steps to success, and it's basic, guys. Basic. 4 loyal customers, come on. That's 1 a week. And if you're talking about your business and you're meeting people and you're building your network, those people are there. Those people are already there. They're already on your Facebook right now. You just haven't asked. That chicken soup list, those are the people that would bring you chicken soup when you were on your deathbed. When you are sicker than sick, who do you call to bring you medicine and chicken soup? Who are those people? Those are the people you reach out to. Those are the people you say, yo, I got this 90-day challenge going on for hair, skin, nail, whatever it is. Those are the people you reach out to because they're your biggest supporters. They want to support you. They're going to bring you chicken soup if you're on your deathbed. Right? So they're going to want to support you. Don't just ask the question. Be excited. Always be excited. Yes. Yes. And don't be afraid to do that. Team building. When you got a girlfriend that's like, oh, tell her, I think you'd be good at this job. There's a girl and I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her because now she's not with her old network marketing company. But for the last year, I've been watching this girl and I always say to her every time she's on live or she's on Facebook, when are you going to come do this with me? And I just keep, when are you going to come do this with me? When are you going to come do this with me? And she has a huge following, right? And it's awesome. And girl, you do so good with me. And I send her samples and I send her happy mail. And now she's all on this personal development kick. So I mailed her a personal development book, right? I'm her friend. And do you know what? She's going to join this business and she's going to be a rock star because she was a rock star with her previous business, right? Yeah, exactly. If you don't ask, they're going to join somebody else. And I've had girls, I've learned that lesson. I've had girls on my Facebook, you guys, that I never asked because they never liked, they never commented on anything, and then they joined It Works with a different person. And I've actually jumped in their inbox and thanked those girls to say, thank you, man, for teaching me that I'm not asking enough. Like, I wish you the best in your business. Damn it, right? I didn't ask. Somebody else asked them. Right? And then that's fine. We're all one team, one mission, but damn it. She was on my Facebook. I could have had her, but I didn't ask. And she's rocking her business right now. And I just sit back and go, lesson learned. That will never happen again. I've made a point that will never happen on my Facebook again. I will ask and ask and ask. Hey, the girls that are on the fence, Nikki, when I want people on the fence, pre-sale wraps. Pre-sale wraps, if they're single moms or if they're moms, baby stuff, old baby stuff and stuff. If they're serious about their business and they're serious about wanting to take this opportunity, they will find that 99 bucks. Okay? It's not that people don't have the money. People they're like, we can go to the mall and spend $100. You can go get your nails done or you can get your hair done. People will spend that money. But it's like a lottery ticket. They're like, do I? Don't I? What if this doesn't work? I've wasted $100. That's what they're thinking about. It's not that they don't have the money. They just can't wrap their head around spending the money on a pizza box. They just don't know. So you need to believe in them until they believe in themselves. And just fill their cup and fill their cup and fill their cup. Pump them up, right? But those girls are like, I need the money. Hey, let's have a garage sale. Put some stuff on Craigslist. I got a million stuff in my storage room I could probably go through, right? And buy my kit 5 times over from just crap that's collecting dust in my house that I probably should have got rid of 5 years ago. If they're serious about their business, they will find a way. And you just got to help them brainstorm. What are ways to make that 99 bucks? Do an online event. Maybe go do a wrap party. Have her have a wrap party. Go there physically, belly to belly, wrap party. Go to her house, wrap some people. Sign her up. Right? There's always ways to do it. You just have to be creative. And you always have to keep them excited because it's exciting. This business is exciting. You just have to stay and ride that momentum, right? You have to stay excited. You have to stay consistent. People notice when I don't post online because I get crazy with my kids or whatever's going on and I'm not online, people notice. Now I get messages, are you okay? Because people notice I'm not online. So make sure you're consistent. If you work full time and you can't get your posts out, use an app to do that. But be consistent. You have to be posting all the time. Don't stop posting. Don't stop adding people to your network. Find yourself a partner, that person that's going to be, your buddy. That's going to freaking hold you accountable. Who is that? Find a buddy. All right. Maybe that's the person you're checking in with once a week to say, how many friends have you grown this week? Accountability partners are everything. Hold yourself accountable. Take a screenshot of your Facebook friends, take a screenshot of that. Okay, I'm at 500 and something. By the end of the week, I want to be at 600. And make that happen. How are you going to meet people? Get in groups and not direct sales groups, not buy and sells. Everybody's in buy and sells. Get in groups that you're passionate about. If you got a Chihuahua, join Chihuahua groups. If you're into lizards or tattoos or whatever you're into, join those groups because you're more inclined to be interactive in those groups, right? Be interactive. Comment on people's posts. Those people you will add as friends. And then you're already creating a relationship in a group where you have something in common. They already kind of know who you are and they're creeping your Facebook. So you better go back and scroll your wall. Are you salesy? Is it buy me, join me, join me? Is it? If it is, clean it up. It's okay. You can start fresh today, right? If that's what it looks like, clean it up. Because those people, as you're growing your network, they're coming to see your Facebook. I know because the people that add me, I creep them. And you guys all do it too. Right? So they're creeping you. What's public? What are they seeing on your Facebook? Everything on mine's public. And I used to keep my stuff locked down. I didn't like that. But now, if I want to grow, build a legacy for my family, excuse me, guys, build a legacy for my family, nothing can stay. Right? Those feature photos, you guys see them? After this, you'll have to go check out Tanis, everybody. We all got them. Those featured photos, make them bright, collage them together so you get more in there than just the 5 photos. Make it inviting, make it exciting where people are like, yeah, right? Make your bio good. When people go on to see, somebody's already messaging me about Confianza right now. Did I post about that? Maybe I did. I don't even know. See? Okay. So even your bio in your stuff, right? I don't talk about it works. My bio for Instagram, spray tan artist, mom boss, health and wellness enthusiast, world changer, dream maker, positive vibes only. I don't even mention it works. I say health and wellness enthusiast, but that could be a multitude of things, right? Don't put your company, lead with you. That's my biggest tip. Lead with you, not your business. I'll tell you something. I will always love my customers more than I love my product. And I say that because if something was to come tomorrow, let's just say, it'll never happen, but maybe, let's just say hypothetically, a product was to come that was better, right? A product came that was better, that did better. I love my customers more than I love my product. Those customers, you know what I mean? Love your customers more. It's not about the sale. If there is something else that's better out there for my customers, I'm telling them. Because I love my customers more. That would never ever happen. Never ever happen because itworksasthebomb.com. But that just goes to show I put my customers first, the way I feel about them first, above everything else. Because relationships build your business. Jenny, yeah, for sure, girl. See, check your Facebook, right? And you'll know. Guys, those top earners that you guys are following, look at their Facebooks. They're not, well, maybe not the Joel and Stephanie Dunns of the world, okay? The Black Diamonds, because they can do that. You know what I mean? But those triple diamonds, those presidential diamonds, those ones that are posting their life and share stories. People buy stories. People want to feel things. People want to feel an emotion. If you don't have a story yet, you share other people's stories. We have so many wonderful stories from rags to riches. Share those. Because somebody on your Facebook is going to relate to that. Somebody on your Facebook is going to be like, that's me. I want to be where she is. I'm not struggling college student. I'm not single mom. Right? Share those stories and be proud about it. Our fellow teammate, don't tag her and stuff in it. You don't got to do all that. But post those stories, and they're everywhere. Post them. Talk about it. Shout out your sideline sisters and your uplines and your downlines. Shout them out. That's what shows your excitement. That's what shows you're a world changer, because you're changing people's lives and you're excited about it. And you're talking about it. That's what keeps people engaged. People are curious. People want to know. When they're seeing that, and you're showing so-and-so who just bought her car, or maybe it's the other girl that's just paid off her credit card or paid off her student loans, share those. Maybe if you made it twice a week, you were sharing a story. Maybe you don't want to do it every day. Maybe you want to do it twice a week. Start, whatever it is, but you need to set those goals, and you need to set out your intention every day, because we can get lost in this. You get on Facebook and there goes the day, right? It's $1 every time you do that. Every time you do that, charge yourself $1. Holy crap, how much money do you owe yourself? Right? Don't get lost in the Facebook scroll. Don't do it. Income generating activities, you guys. Building your network every day, messaging people, not just scrolling and looking at kitty videos. Don't do it. Right? Think about your posts. Put up interactive posts that are going to get people asking questions. When you're posting about your product, leave a little bit of curiosity. Pique their interest. You want to catch them at the peak, right? You want to pique their interest. You want to catch them there. That's a hook. You want to catch them there. And you want to pique their interest enough to ask questions. You don't have to be, oh, buy me. Oh, right? I know you're going to sell me when you're doing that. I know you're going to sell me when you're doing that. Even if you're not, even if that's not your intention, that's what I'm going to think, because that's what I see. And I don't know how many times in the beginning I used to have to go live, and I would go live on my Facebook and I would say, I just want to be your friend, because so many people wouldn't respond to me, or they would and say, oh, I'm not interested in It Works. And I'm like, girl, I wasn't really talking to you about It Works, but that's cool, And I had to go live several times on my Facebook. Now I don't get that anymore, which is good. But that took months of reassuring people that I wasn't that It Works girl that was cold messaging them. I wasn't that person that was just jumping in their inbox to sell them a box of wraps. No. And the more that I didn't do that, those people have come back now and they have bought product from me, or they've joined the business. And that's exactly what they've said. Because you didn't do this, that's why now I'm ordering, or now I'm joining, because you didn't do that. Right? Be genuine. Be genuine, message people, form relationships with people, get to know people, and write everybody down. You got to keep track of that. And, make a point too to even go through your messenger now, your follow-ups. There's people you've forgotten. When I go through my messenger once a week, there are people I've missed, people I've forgotten, because my list gets crazy. Yeah, Nikki, your list gets crazy, right? So be checking in your messenger, be checking for those. Because you're going to miss somebody, and the fortune is in the follow-up. And you might have to follow up 5 to 21 times before anybody orders from you. That doesn't mean it's 5 to 21 messages of buy me. That's just touches, you guys. That's just telling them their haircut's cute, or you like their handbag, or you really like their family pictures, or whatever it is. Every time you reach out, that's a touch. You haven't even mentioned your company. Every time you reach out, that's exposure. Just be genuine. Biggest tip, be their friend first, because this business is about helping people. If you're looking at this business as a dollar sign, if you are every day getting online with the intention of selling somebody, you're not going to do anything. If you make the intention of getting online to change somebody's life, change somebody's health, that's what I think about. Whose life am I changing today? Not how many boxes of wraps am I selling? Who's joining my 90-day challenge? Whose life am I changing today? And I set that intention and I go to work. I want to change lives. I don't want to just make a paycheck. I want to change lives. I want to make an impact on this planet. How do you do that? By changing people's lives. By building your network, by being genuine, by being a good human being. That is what's going to make you go far in this business, period. If you are not genuine, you are not being a friend, you are not following up, you are not reaching out, you will not, you'll just sit. So you've got to be bold. You've got to be asking. You've got to be, complimenting people. Spend time every morning when you get up. Before I post, make that, that's why I don't get lost, right? When I get on Facebook in the morning, I want to spend that time reaching out to people, complimenting people. That's how I start my day. What a great way to start your day. Then I post. I've spent my day, I've spent my morning, my first 10 minutes of the morning, setting my intentions, giving everybody compliments, hugs and high fives, and then I go on with my day. Yay. I do my birthday, my happy birthday shout outs. Those are awesome too. All of those things are creating relationships. So just keep doing that, because that's what's going to build your business. That's what's going to brand you. Why are people following you? It's not about it works. That's not what they want. They will eventually want it. You know what I mean? But they're not. People want friends. And Facebook's going to reward you for that stuff. So know that. If they put a feature on Facebook, when you see those new updates, use them. Facebook is doing that because they want you to use them. When they're rolling out those features, they want you to use them. That's why they're there. Right? So you want to be utilizing all of those tools, because that's what's going to get you the most interaction. And not likes, questions for the win, man. Questions for the win. You want people interactive. What's the best is when you can get your friends interacting with each other. When I go live and my girls start interacting amongst themselves and they're commenting on each other's comments, that's when I get the most views. That's when I have the most people tuning in, is because people are interacting, and Facebook is making sure that I'm on the top of everybody's news feeds, because my live video now is interactive. And Facebook wants you to be interactive. They want you to be forming relationships. If you're posting all the time and it's all just, copied words, nobody's going to see your stuff. So think about that. Copied words is for the birds, right? It truly is. So when you're posting, I don't care if you've seen this post and you're like, yep, all those things, and you guys can think of those lines on the top of your head without even being at Works Distributor. What are the lines you see from network marketers? Join my 90-day challenge, right? Who needs new mascara? All of these things. I can list off a million things because everybody's doing it. Because that's what I see in my newsfeed. Epic mascara, all this, all that, Thrive, whatever it is. They're all doing the same thing. So be unique. Find a way to post with, where you're leaving a little bit of interest. They've got to ask you questions, and it's not copy paste, and it's you. It's your words. It's okay to see a post Tanis has put up and you're like, I really like that. That's awesome. It's cool. Copy it. Don't copy it exactly. Copy the idea. Make it your own. Change it up. It's not hard. Be creative. You're spending more time scrolling, looking for posts to copy and paste than it would take you to do your own. And girls are afraid. So many people are afraid to do their own posts. They would rather copy and post. Yeah, right? So they would rather copy and paste. And if you're spending more time looking for that post. You're spending more time looking for it. What can I post? And then you start to scroll. Right? And then before you know it, it's taking you a half an hour to find one freaking post that you could have banged out in 30 seconds if you would have just been yourself and been authentic. That's how you're going to brand yourself. That's where branding comes from, is being you. Leading your Facebook and all your social media platforms from the front as a friend. You, not your business. Your business is just something you do. Your business isn't who you are. Your business doesn't, you know what I mean? Your business is just what you do. That's it. So when you have that mentality, it works for you. Trust me. When you try that. If you're not signing loyal customers all the time and you're struggling with steps to success or what, then try something different. If you're not interacting, you don't have people in your inbox, you're not messaging people, try something else. You won't know. What works for me might not work for you. What works for Sierra might not work for Cassandra. We don't know. But if you're not trying different things, how will you know what works for you? You won't. So if something's not working, don't get discouraged. Just scrap it. Try something else. Do your personal development every single day, 10 minutes a day. Grow your brain. Stretch your mind. Who's that book? The 10X effect? What is that called? Does anybody know? That is it's an audio book right now I'm listening to. Man, it'll stretch your brain. If you're saying you want to grow your network by, 1,000 people, times that by 10. And you're like, whoa, that's a lot. Yes! Stretch your brain. Stretch your brain to think like that. We are so, conditioned to think this little tiny box that we're in. No! Stretch your brain. Set those goals. It's a really good book. I'll end up posting it in the training. I'll post it on the training page. I think Chelsea's actually reading the book right now. Somebody knows what it is, and they're going to end up posting it in the comments. The 10 times. Well, I think I got it written down, actually. Where the heck did I put that? Anyway, awesome book. And will stretch your brain to think bigger. If your goal is to talk to 10 people this week, no, now you're going to talk to 100. Think bigger. And what is the action to get you to do that? And do it. Because you guys can all do it. There is nothing different between me, you, Stephanie and Joel Dunn. Nobody. They've just been in it longer. They've worked a little harder. They put a little bit more action behind their goal setting. That's it. They hustle a little harder. That's it. You want it? Go get it. You want to complete those steps to success this month? It's 21st, we've got 10 days, right? You want to complete those steps? Go do it. Get over yourself. Pam Saunders says all the time, get over yourself. Just go do it. Get it done. Meet people. Your paycheck changes fast. Fast. But you have to be bringing in new blood. You have to be bringing in new customers. You have to be building your business. You have to be. You can't just go get your first 4 little customers and that's it. No. You got to be building that every single month. Every single month. And trust me, the payoff, it's worth it. It's worth it. Yeah, that's it. Yes, thank you, Ashley. Look at Ashley Radke, my teammate. Yeah, the 10 times rule. That's what I'm talking about. That book, it's on audio. It's so good. It's so good. Well, if you've got followers, Instagram, you guys, you never have to delete Instagram. You just delete what you've posted and you start over. Instagram, the great thing about Instagram, you guys, is you can post and post and post and post and post and nobody gets pissed off. Facebook, if you do that, people are in your inbox or they're unfollowing you or they're unfriending you because, God, that's all you do is post all day, right? And people get annoyed. I had my sister unfriend me before she joined this business because she got sick and tired of seeing all of my stuff 10 million times a day. Instagram doesn't care. Post, post, post. Go, post, post, post. Instagram doesn't care. You want to keep posting. But make sure your pictures are bright. Make sure you've got some sort of theme with your Instagram. I'm now going to try this feature account. We're going to try something a little bit different because, like I said, I'm trying this other training. I don't know. We're going to feel it out and see what happens, and I'll let you guys know. Keep you guys posted. But just get out there on your social media. Snapchat, people are building a huge following on Snapchat. There are so many different ways to utilize all of these social media platforms. And it doesn't have to be overwhelming. It doesn't have to be overwhelming, right? You could do one video and share it to all of your platforms. You could do a Snapchat video for your Snapchat, because now you can like run them together and stuff and you got more time. You could do a Snapchat video that ends up on your Instagram and ends up on your Facebook, and one video has gone on all of your platforms. Once. You only had to do it one time. Think about that when you're, you know, if you are on more than one social media platform, think about that, right? How can you get the best bang for your buck? How can you utilize some of the stuff that you're creating, your content, in more than one location? It's saving you time, right? So when you start doing those videos and doing those certain things or creating content, if you've got a really great post on Facebook, post that on Instagram. It's easy, right? Don't let that stop you thinking, oh, that's going to be so much work. It's really not. It's really not. So, you know, you can utilize that one video or that one post. You can put that on all of your stuff. And go live. That's, you know, I know it's scary if you guys aren't going live, if some of you are afraid to go live. I was petrified. And I say to my upline, I'm going live today, and then I wouldn't. I'd find an excuse, right? And then I'd say, oh, I'm going live today. Nope. And then I'd find an excuse. And when I finally went live, I went live about a topic that was being added to groups without permission last year. Well, being added to groups without permission. That was my first live video. It got 700 and something views. All I did was, you know, talk about how it's very unprofessional to add me to groups without permission. It was grainy and the lighting was bad and I looked like crap, but I did it. And then after that, it was like, okay, that wasn't hard. And then I did it again. And I did it again. And now, guys, I look forward to going live. I go live for coffee chat in the morning. I'll go live. Now I bring more content. So now I'll do, you know, protein bites, or I'll do my shake in the morning because people want to know, what are you putting in your shake? So I'll go live while I'm doing my shake. Gives them content where they're asking questions. Do you know what I mean? Or I will do, you know, lives about real talk stuff, and I'll talk about domestic violence, or there's some stuff I get into. It gets heated, real talk with Tan, and people look forward to it. And when I post about real talk, people are like, oh snap, what's she going to talk about? And they want to watch it, right? So go live, utilize those tools, get over yourself, go live, make friends. Facebook loves it when you go live. Your friends are going to love it when you go live. I know I've had a couple teammates that went live, and they had huge watch. Like my girl, teammate Jen, I think she had like 500 views or 300 views. I can't even remember her first live. So just do it. I know it's scary, but do it and pick a topic. And you know, the best length to be live is like between 15 and 20 minutes. Don't go over that. People tune out. When you go live, get right to the point. Don't sit and go, oh, is this on? Oh, we're just going to wait for Facebook to build us an audience. Don't do that. Go live and get right into it. Hey, everybody, whatever you're talking about, and stick to what you're talking about. If your title is, you know, 3 easy steps to food prep, or how I get my, you know, fruits, how I get my fruits and veg, stick to that. Don't fall down the rabbit hole and be talking about a million different things, because we can do that too on Facebook Live. So it's always good to plan them out. Plan out what you're going to talk about. Just do it. If you're nervous about it, get over it. Get over it, because on the other side of that is you're going to feel so empowered, you guys. I was so nervous about it, and after it was done, it was like, yes, yes, that was a huge goal. That was a huge fear. I suffer from extreme anxiety. That was huge fear. This right here, scary, but I do it. Because when I'm done, when I get off of here, and I'm done sweating, because I'm sweating right now a little bit, when I get off of here, it's a high five. Because I've hosted my first team Zoom. High five for me, woo woo, right? Like, am I nervous? Yes. Is that going to stop me from doing it? Hell no. So just do it. Brand yourself, get out there, build your networks, build those relationships with people, be genuine, love on people, do your personal development every day. You know, do your checklist, write a checklist down of all the stuff you need to do every day. What does that look like? If that's your hugs and high fives in the morning, is that your happy birthdays? What is that? What does that look like?
and just do it. Write it down or you'll forget. We're moms, we're business owners, things get crazy. I got teenage girls. Okay, teen girls, you guys know. And if you don't know, the struggle is real, okay? So it's hard sometimes to stay organized and make sure all those tasks get done. But if I write it down, I'm more inclined to do that. And I write it down the night before. I set out my intention the night before. This is what I need to do tomorrow, and I do it. Doesn't matter. Maybe I didn't get my birthday wishes done in the beginning of the day. Do them at night. Just because you didn't get it done in the morning doesn't mean you don't do it. That list that you create of all the stuff you need to do doesn't matter when it gets done. It just has to get done. So if you're going to bed at 9 o'clock at night and you're like, oh, I didn't do that, I'll just do it tomorrow. No. You're going to do it before you go to bed. Don't put things off. Get it done. It takes 21 days to form a habit. If you're doing that consistent, it's just natural. Now I just get up and I'm like, wow. And that stuff will get faster as you grow and as you learn what works for you. You're not going to fall down the rabbit hole of Facebook. You're not going to get lost in non-income generating activity. You're not. But you've got to be doing those things consistently to train your brain. And stretch your brain. Stretch it. Set those goals, times it by 10. Honestly, stretch your brain to think like that, because that is what's going to just like catapult you to a whole nother level, which is what you want with this business. Right? Anybody have any questions? If you do, you can unmute yourself. You guys know how to do that, right? Anybody? No questions? Oh my God. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But you guys, social media is where it's at, right? Get out there, build your network, look at your friends list. That's what I want you to do when you get off there, when you click leave this meeting. Go look at how many friends you got on Facebook. How many friends you got? Look at that number. And then I want you to increase that number every single day. Every single day, you increase that number. Everybody you meet, and this is not just on social media, you guys. When you're out in public and you meet somebody, add them to your face. Everybody got Facebook. I don't waste no time. Even blitzing. If you guys are out there blitzing and you're not getting contact information, which is Facebook, it's a failed blitz. If you're just handing a blitz card, get them on your social media. Funnel them there. Even my Instagram. In my Instagram, because we can't put our websites, it's my Facebook link. And I say in my Instagram, let's be friends. And I point to my link. I want to funnel those people. I don't follow my friends on Facebook on my Instagram. That is completely different people. So I want to funnel those people to my Facebook. I want the people on Instagram to come to my Facebook, because that's when they're really going to get to know me. That's when they're going to get to see my live coffee chats and my real talk, and that kind of stuff happens, and that's where I want them to go. So I'm funneling that traffic. I'm constantly funneling people to my Facebook. So build your network every single day. Be bold. Jump into people's inboxes. Don't be afraid. You are going to hear no. Get over it. No is just no, not right now. Trust me on that. Right? All the negativity, all the negative people on your face, bye-bye. People that aren't interacting with you, people that don't want to be your friend, bye. Leave that room for people that do want to be your friend and that are actually bring something to the table. Content, right?
Tanya, this is Robin.
Yeah, hey, Robin.
Hey, I just wanted to thank you for this, because this was great information.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
It was so awesome. I mean, it was really good, and I so appreciate it.
Oh, you're very welcome, Robin. You're very welcome. Anytime. This is what I do. Monday nights. This is usually what I'm doing with my team Monday nights. We're doing Zooms. We're doing training. And we talk about stuff that's, pertinent to you right now and what you guys need to be doing. And we got 10 days left till the end of the month. A lot can happen in 10 days, you guys. So much can happen in 10 days. Your whole business can go like crazy in 10 days. So get to work.
Exactly.
Get out there, get your steps to success. Look at that. Do you guys all got your charts? How many of you are looking at your charts? I don't care even if you're going for executive. Where are your charts? Have your charts out. That's your
And I think the really important thing that you hit on was that, things that were working a year ago may not work now on Facebook. And I think that we really need to look at, because I know that, there's some people on my team that are getting frustrated, and they're doing their 3-3 rule, but if that's not working, you need to do something different. And I know that, we all get lazy and it's copy and pasting, and that isn't working. I mean, I really have been trying to be more genuine with my post and just post, my stuff. And sometimes it is, you do struggle to come up with something. I just was running out the door tonight, and I'm like, okay, I gotta post something. So I had to hurry up and come up with something. But like you said, you're going to spend the time to scroll through and try and find something to copy and paste. You're going to spend that time. You might as well just come up with something yourself.
Yes, exactly, Robin, exactly. And that is the thing, right? And I know so many of us, we're building a business on social media. And yes, there are some top earners that have done amazing at building their business on social media. But when they were building, that was 2 years ago, 5 years ago, those training videos are getting old.
Yeah.
Have changed. Algorithms have changed. Facebook now owns Instagram. We used to be told, don't share your Instagram to your Facebook. BS. If Instagram has that option, why? Because they want you to do that. They want you to share. They want you to use those features, right? So don't worry about that. You want to know what's going on in social media world, and you want to learn more about algorithms, train your brain. Get on YouTube. Do your research. The more research I do, the more I've learned. I'm like, okay, like Instagram is going to a whole other level. And I mean, I've got 6,000 followers on Instagram now. What people are doing, what was working for people 6 months ago, a year ago, that stuff that I've been trying to emulate is not working. So now I've done some training with something that's brand new, and it's just coming out. We're going to see what that does. And if that works, then holy, maybe we found something else, right? But that copy, paste, no. Even down to join my 90-day challenge, everybody posts that. Even Shakeology, you know what I mean? Facebook wants you to pay for advertising. So if on your social media posts, all you're talking about is join this, and it's all free and you're posting, do you think Facebook is letting those posts get seen? When you're talking about selling something, do you really think Facebook is letting people see those posts? They're not. So every time you put something in there that's salesy and the algorithm, it's like Facebook FBI, man. Yeah. Facebook even knows when you slow your scroll. You don't even need to click on a video. You can just be scrolling your newsfeed, and you can slow down at that puppy video or those fainting goats in the pajamas. You know what video I'm talking about. You can slow down on that, and then all of a sudden Facebook gives you 50 more videos of goats. You didn't even click on it, but the algorithm of Facebook already knows that, oh, maybe you like that because you slowed your scroll. That's crazy to me. It's crazy that Facebook is able to know what you like. If you post it, I'll post something about liking apple pie, let's say, in my status. All of a sudden, in my newsfeed is advertising for apple pie.
Yeah, I know. I've noticed that too on things that I post about. I'm like, oh, what?
Honestly,
it is crazy.
Right? So when you know that Facebook is like it is watching you. It is like UFOs. It is like aliens watching you. They're watching every move you make. So if you're doing the same thing that every other network marketer out there is doing, no. It is Big Brother, man. It is. Right? So you can't even post the same. You've got to find different ways. And that's why now I'll post and I don't list the company, or I don't necessarily hold that product. That's selling. Everybody's doing that. Everybody is holding their products. Everybody is doing their eyelashes to their eyebrows. Everybody is doing it. You need to be doing things that nobody else is doing. And yes, you have to be creative. And yes, that means thinking outside of the box. Yes, that does require you to get out from in front of your computer and actually meet real life human beings. Yes. But you can do it. Right? So you just don't get lost in the copy and paste. That is my biggest, copied words are for the birds, man. And likes and friend numbers, that does not matter. It is not the quantity, it is the quality of what you're putting out. I don't believe you need to have 10 posts a day. I don't believe 3-3 rule. I post when I want to post. My buffer posts get just as much interaction as my other posts because I'm consistent, right? And even though we've been told before, maybe those apps aren't, you won't get as much interaction. Facebook, no. If you're working your Facebook and your social media and you're doing what Facebook wants you to do, which is be social, and you're genuine, all of that doesn't even matter. Your buffer posts will get seen. You can share stuff from Instagram to Facebook. Facebook is going to reward you for that because you know why? All network marketers are being trained not to do that. How many times have we heard, do not share your Instagram post to Facebook? Facebook owns Instagram now. Maybe in the beginning when Facebook didn't own Instagram, but they do. And that option is there. Use the options Facebook gives you. And that is a great time. Like when you're doing it, when you're the first people doing something, it's awesome. But know that you'll have to change it up because people are going to copy you, right? So you can't do the same thing that worked 6 months ago. You can't do the same things that worked a year ago. No. Because what works, other people emulate. What has worked for one, people are copying. So you always have to be creative and you always have to be finding other ways to interact with people and get yourself out there in the forefront in front of those people and on their news feeds. Without all of that salesy stuff, because that salesy stuff is not getting you seen. Nobody is seeing your stuff other than your friend. You know what I mean? Those people that you're always interacting with, they might see your stuff. But those new people, they're not seeing your stuff. So just be creative. And when you have questions, ask questions, you guys. If you guys are getting frustrated, jump in your leader's inbox and be like, yo, do it. Don't just sit there and, with your thumb in your mouth. Don't do that. There's times I've wanted to do that. You can't. Reach up, reach out. I don't care if you don't have an upline, reach out to a sideline. If you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Reach out to somebody. Do not stay there. Funks are all part of this business. It's all part of the process, being frustrated, that's all part of it. And when you know that, it's all good. Just don't stay there. Find a way to it's all a state, right? If you're feeling, unsatisfied with your business or you're sad or you're just having one of those flipping days, and we all have them, it's just a state. Just don't stay there. Figure out a way to get out of that. So if that's reaching out to somebody, do that. This business, nothing worth having comes easy, you guys. And if, there's lots of people that come into this business and expect to be a millionaire 3 months in. Oh, I'm not making enough money. When was the last time you wrapped somebody and they haven't wrapped somebody in 3 months? Right? When you get your paycheck and you're like, oh, when was the last time you wrapped somebody? When was the last time you did a belly to belly? When was the last time you signed a loyal customer? That all comes down to you. Right? So, and the biggest thing too is be honest. If you've had a day where you haven't worked your business, don't tell me you did. Say, oh no, I didn't. I totally dropped the ball on that. Don't say, I'm working. Don't tell your uplines that you're working. They can see your back office. If you're not signing little customers, they can see it in your volume. You're not promoting. You're not, you know what I mean? So don't stay there. It's just a state. Don't stay there. You can't, this is not meant for lazy. And I tell people that all the flipping time. There has been people they have come to me to join the business and I turn them into a little customer because I think, nope, you're not ready yet, but we'll get you on the product so you have a story. You know what I mean? Because they're not ready. And that's okay. I'm kind of picky now. A little bit picky, a little bit. Because and I'm very honest with people and I want people to understand that you want this, you got to go get it. How many of you guys are boxed for promotion right now because we're a $9.99 sign up? Lots of people. Guess what? You want that promotion? Go get it. Don't be waiting for that person that's in that box to go get it. Don't be waiting for those people that are in those boxes on your Ruby chart or your executive chart or wherever. Don't be waiting for them to do it. I'm telling you right now. People will fall off. You know what I mean? People will start and never do anything. And if you're always rebuilding, you'll never promote. So if you are boxed for promotion, get to work, make that happen. If you want it and you're hungry enough for it and you're looking at that chart, you're like, oh yeah, Ruby's right there. And there's a box sitting with 0 points, go find that 400 points. And how I do that, you guys, is break it down in product. Especially now, we've got 10 months left till the end of the month. And let's say you're looking at your chart. You guys should be looking at your charts. Auto ships are all going to be run here in the 4 days, right? Make sure you're checking in. Everybody's auto ships are running. Figure out where you need volume and break it down into packs. Break it down into product. If I know Sally's box needs 100 points, I'm like, all right, who am I going to sell the system to? And I go to work to find somebody who's serious about losing 20 to 30 pounds, and I find somebody who needs the system. Right? And then it's not like, 'cause those points can get overwhelming. I know. It took me a while to promote because all my volume was on one side. Like, oh, I've got the volume to promote. It's just not in the right spot, right? Fill those boxes. Don't wait for your people to do it. Do it. If you want it, go get it. There is nobody stopping you but you. You cannot rest your promotion on your downline. Nope. And when you promote, that's what'll keep you there, is getting there. And when you've put in the work, and trust me, I put in a lot of work. My loyal customers are scattered all over my chart. You know what I mean? But I take more pride in that because I know I've done the work. So when I'm looking at, I'm like, yeah, I did that. Right? That person needs more volume. I go out, I find that. If they're not going to do it, I find it. Because if I'm going to be constantly rebuilding, I will never promote. So you guys get your charts printed out, build your network. You guys should have your cups filled. You should be fired up. Get off this call and get to work. We got 10 days left till the end of the month. Brand yourself on social media. Be thoughtful and caring and loving and love on people. Be bold. Jump in people's inboxes and stop copying and pasting. Borrowed words are for the birds. Write that down. Borrowed words are for the birds. We don't want borrowed words. We want your words. And implement the product into your life so it's not like, right on, Sierra. Good job. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Right on. You guys made me feel comfortable. That's cool. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, no, we've had a long call. Oh my God, you guys. So I hope you guys are jacked up. Any questions? You know what? I'm going to throw a Q&A. I'll throw a Q&A post up in the Diamonds in Training. So that if you guys have any questions there, go to the post. Go to the post, throw them there so that we don't get overly confused. Yeah. Throw your questions there and let's answer your questions. Because you know what? We got 10 days left. You guys are all amazing. And you guys are, you know, rock stars in my eyes. So let's get to work. Let's see those promotions. I want to hear all about it. I want to see how your network grows with these tips you've learned tonight. I want to hear about it. So with that being said, you guys, go to work. I think you guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for making this training so awesome. I was really nervous, but you guys did awesome. So thanks for that. And let's build our social media. You guys, I'm totally available to help you. Jump in my inbox. Don't even, you know, follow me because you guys know it's hard to become friends with your fellow It Works sisters, right? So follow me. Follow me and send me a message. And I totally am down to answer any questions you guys have and help you guys. That's what I'm here for, right? So you guys have a fabulous Monday night. And yeah, any questions? I'm going to throw that post up in the Diamonds in Training, and you guys get to work. And I'm going to throw that questions post up. You guys have any questions, ask away. And have a fabulous Monday night. And we will be seeing you, I think Wednesday we're doing another Zoom. So we'll be seeing you guys Wednesday night. So be watching for the link. And that's that. You guys have a great night.